Are you considering a move to Sarasota, Florida? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a quick guide to everything you need to know about what that relocation might look like to Sarasota, Florida. I'm Ryan Zachos. I was born and raised here in Sarasota. I am a broker, owner of Zachos Realty out of downtown Sarasota. We have an office in downtown Venice as well. And I currently live in Lakewood Ranch, but like I said, was born and raised here. Started this firm with my father, who is a retired Sarasota County Sheriff's Officer. And obviously together we bring a wealth of knowledge about this area, and we pride ourselves in being relocation experts into the Sarasota Lakewood Ranch area. I am going to give you a quick guide from the best things to do, the restaurants, best neighborhoods that I love in Sarasota, everything you need to know in this quick video. I have a full guide that I've done a lot deeper dive on that is downloadable on our website, zachosre.com. It's below in the description. That guide is a full guide about what I'm going to talk about briefly here in this video. Let's dive right in. Sarasota was established in the 1920s, but really didn't see a lot of growth until the 1950s. A lot of the big prominent master plan communities that we know of in Sarasota, like Southgate and Gulfgate, really took shape and form in the 50s, you know, post-war, post-depression, all that kind of stuff. But there was a lot of history prior to that with the Ringling Brothers, the circus. There's a lot of that culture that's instilled into Sarasota even to this day. So culinary, arts is a big part of Sarasota's culture, and it is prevalent everywhere you look. Knowing that history, Sarasota was developed, obviously, downtown Sarasota, along the beaches. It was then going further east, north, and south. So as you get more east, and as you get more north, and as you get more south, the development happened in different years, right? So like in the 1920s, you'll find homes that are 100 years old in downtown Sarasota. Then as you expand out, it might be in the 50s, like I talked about Southgate and Gulfgate. In the 70s will be like Sarasota Springs as you start getting more east. And then even to this day, you can get into new construction that is east of I-75. Way back in the day, I-75 didn't exist. US 41 or Tamiami Trail run up and down the coast that connected Tampa to Miami. With that being said, let's dive into the beaches. If you live in Sarasota, there are a bunch of beaches that you can check out that I love. So let's start with Longboat Key on the northern side of Sarasota. So if you go downtown Sarasota, through St. Armands, through Lido, go north, Longboat Key is that first key right there. It's one of my favorite beaches in the whole entire area. It's a little bit more quiet, it's more secluded. You're still getting the beautiful white sand beaches. It's not industrialized, it's not commercialized. There are some condos, there are some resorts, but overall, it is very quiet, very peaceful, great place to check out. As you go south, you have Lido Key, you have Lido Beach there, and there are some Ted Sperling Park, there's some parks and stuff to do on the south end of that key, but Turtle Beach is the main beach there around St. Armands Circle. It's a great spot where you can grab a drink, grab dinner, and actually walk down to the beach to catch the sunset. It's a wonderful opportunity from that side. As you go south, Siesta Key, Public Beach on the north side, you have Crescent in the middle, and you have Turtle Beach on the south side. So there's three completely different types of beaches there on Siesta Key. As we know, Siesta Key is the #1 beach in the world year over year. It's known for its beautiful white quartz sand and the crystal clear blue waters. It's a wonderful beach to check out. It's beautiful, and it's definitely a must-see. So as you go south, Casey Key is the next key south of Siesta. On the south side of Casey Key is Nokomis Beach. It's a public beach. It's, again, a little bit more quiet, a little bit more removed. So it's a great place if you want to be not in the hustle bustle at all. You can go down and then just south of that is Venice Island. And Venice Island has a ton of beach access, starting at the jetty on the south end and Casperton on the south end. Tons of beaches here in Sarasota that you can check out, all within pretty easy access. And going down from the beaches, let's talk about some of my favorite restaurants in Sarasota that you want to check out. One is Indigenous. Indigenous is highly acclaimed. It's a wonderful restaurant where their menu changes, I believe, weekly based on the ingredients the chef and owner can get in. It's a wonderful restaurant. It's so highly acclaimed that the chef was actually featured on some national accreditation, and Bobby Flay, I believe, was just in town at the restaurant as well. So definitely check out Indigenous. Owen's Fish Camp is another place in Burns Court. It's actually right around the corner from our office. It's a wonderful seafood restaurant where they bring the fish in daily fresh, but probably the best seafood restaurant in a 100-mile radius around Sarasota. I absolutely love Owen's Fish Camp. A couple other restaurants that I'd like to mention is Selva. I just was actually there this weekend with some friends. It's a wonderful restaurant with some great opportunities, kind of like a Latin flair with an American traditional menus. It's a great spot, a little more upscale dining, but it's a great spot to check out. And then Michael's on East, a great steakhouse. There's Ruth Chris, and there's a bunch of other high-end, wonderful steakhouses to check out in the area as well. That's just a couple. I have more, like I said, in the full guide. And then now let's dive into things you can do. Sarasota has a farmer's market that's downtown every Saturday. There's Moat Marine Aquarium, which is an awesome aquarium. They're actually building a new facility over here by University Town Center. There's a wonderful aquarium. There's tons of parks in Sarasota County. Whether you're at Myakka State Park or Oscar Shear or Ted Sperling, there's a ton of parks. One thing I like to do is at Ted Sperling Park, there's some mangrove tunnels, so you could rent a kayak or you could rent a paddleboard, and you can actually go through those mangrove tunnels, look at all the wildlife, whether it's the crabs in the trees or the fish underneath you, some manatees you might see, maybe even a shark or two, dolphins. So some awesome wildlife. Sarasota is known for its outdoor lifestyle, and that's just one thing that you can do. There's also the Legacy Trail that runs from essentially downtown Venice all the way to downtown Sarasota now. It's an old railroad that they paved over, and now they allow, you know, biking, walking, running. I love that opportunity because now you can live in central Sarasota, hop on Legacy Trail and actually ride your bike into downtown Sarasota, grab a bite to eat and ride home on a bike and not even have to get in the car. Legacy Trail just shows you again how Sarasota is committed to its outdoor lifestyle. Tons of things to do, whether it's the Botanical Gardens or Ringling Museum that has an art museum, grounds, you know, Ringling's old mansion, the Cottazon on the water there on the bay. There's Van Wezel Performing Arts, and I can go on and on and on about all the things that there are to do in Sarasota, but it's definitely known for its art culture, which is performing arts as well as actual art, which then leads into culinary as well. So Sarasota is definitely well known for all that. And there's, whether it's things to do from entertainment perspective or things to do like the farmers markets or the music festivals or the seafood festivals, there's always something to do no matter what time of year here in Sarasota. In that guide, I actually have some more detail about the different months. There's a monthly calendar as well as recurring events that you're able to do here in Sarasota. Now let's talk about some of my favorite neighborhoods here in Sarasota. I'll start with downtown Sarasota. I love Laurel Park. It's a single family community in the heart of downtown. What I love about it is that you can be in this historic type home, or you could be in an urban infill where the home was knocked down in a modern style, multi-million-dollar house, but you could walk to downtown, you could walk to Owens, you could walk to Main Street, which has tons of things to do. You're a quick trip away. There actually is a trolley now that Sarasota offers called the Bay Runner that goes from downtown all the way to St. Armands and Lido Beach. You can be at home, jump on the trolley, go to St. Armands, watch the sunset, come back all for free. It's a wonderful opportunity that the city of Sarasota offers. That's Laurel Park. Working my way south, which I really do like, is the Southside Village area. It's another kind of like little downtown area just south of downtown. Around that, McClellan Park and Cherokee Park, there's a wonderful historic-ish type communities. You know, there's some small property, there's some large properties, there's some historic homes, there's some urban infill that's beautiful large homes. I love the location of it because you're nestled between Siesta and downtown Sarasota, so you have super easy access to Lido Beach or Siesta Beach, as well as downtown Sarasota and then South Sarasota as well. And it's a bayfront community. So there are some bayfront living opportunities where you have that expansive Sarasota Bay view that looks out over the Sarasota Bay. That's a wonderful community. And then obviously we could talk about all the different island type communities, whether it's Lido Shores on the north end of Lido, is Siesta Key. The Oaks is another spectacular community that's a golf social community. It's very luxurious, very high end. There's a bay portion and there's also a golf portion, which is the homes on the golf course there. Some awesome opportunities there. And then there's some more modest homes in, like, whether it's Arlington Park, Southgate, Gulfgate. These are communities that are in the heart of Sarasota, easy access to everything Sarasota has to offer, but more modest living. And then a couple master plan communities I want to draw attention to is Lakewood Ranch, which everyone knows about. I just did a Lakewood Ranch guide as well as on a video, so check that out. But Lakewood Ranch is a wonderful master plan community. It's a large community with a ton of new construction options. And then working your way south, and Homer Ranch is another master plan community in South Sarasota. That's another master planned area if you're looking for newer construction. That's an area that has also a very good school zone that it's zoned for. And then if you go south of that, whether you're getting to Osprey, Nokomis, Venice, some great options there for housing as well. You definitely want to, if you're looking to relocate, you definitely want to get with us, as like I said, I was born and raised here, and I could offer some excellent insight on different communities based on what you are looking for within that community. Well, that's it for this video. I just want to take a second, I guess, and thank you for watching. Also, if you liked it, please like, subscribe. Please reach out if you have any questions. Like I said, this was just a brief guide of what it would like to live here in Sarasota and everything that you need to know regarding relocating here to the area. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out. I would love to have the opportunity to talk to you and tell you a little bit about my hometown.